Across northern Africa lies a world unlike any other on Earth. A vast ocean of sand and stone, stretching beyond the horizon. Silent, powerful, relentless. This is the Sahara Desert, the largest hot desert on our planet. At first glance, it appears empty, lifeless, endless. But beneath its golden dunes and ancient rock formations lies a story millions of years in the making. A story of transformation, survival, and extreme beauty. The Sahara has not always been a desert. It has changed, it has shifted, it has evolved. Today, it stands as one of the most extreme environments on Earth, a place where temperatures soar above 50 degrees Celsius, where water is scarce, and where only the strongest forms of life endure. Yet, even here, life finds a way. In this episode of PlanetVista, we journey deep into the heart of the Sahara to explore its immense scale, uncover its hidden past, and discover the fragile balance that defines this extraordinary wilderness. Because the Sahara is more than just a desert. It is a living chapter in the story of our planet. To understand the Sahara, we must first understand its scale. The Sahara Desert covers approximately 9.2 million square kilometers, nearly the size of the United States or China. It stretches across 11 countries in North Africa, including Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, Egypt, Mauritania, Mali, Niger, Chad, and Sudan. From the Atlantic Ocean in the west to the Red Sea in the east, from the Mediterranean coastline in the north to the Sahel region in the south, the Sahara forms a vast natural barrier between North Africa and sub-Saharan Africa. But the Sahara is not just sand. In fact, sand dunes make up only a small portion of its surface. Much of the desert consists of rocky plateaus, gravel plains, dry valleys, and ancient mountain ranges. Some dunes rise over 180 meters high, shaped constantly by powerful winds. These winds carve the landscape into dramatic ridges and sweeping curves, known as ergs. Between these seas of sand lie vast stony plains called regs, and elevated rocky regions known as hamadas. The diversity of terrain is astonishing. And yet, what defines the Sahara most is not its landscape, but its climate. The Sahara is one of the driest places on Earth. Some regions receive less than 25 millimeters of rainfall per year. In certain areas, years can pass without a single drop of rain. During the day, temperatures can climb above 50 degrees Celsius. At night, they can drop close to freezing. This extreme variation makes survival incredibly challenging. And yet, despite its harsh conditions, the Sahara plays a critical role in our planet's climate system. Dust from the Sahara travels thousands of kilometers across the Atlantic Ocean, fertilizing the Amazon rainforest and influencing weather patterns worldwide. What appears isolated is deeply connected. The Sahara is not just a desert in Africa. It is a force that shapes continents. There was a time when the Sahara looked nothing like it does today, long before endless dunes dominated the horizon, before scorching winds carved the land into waves of sand. This vast region was alive with water. Thousands of years ago, the Sahara was green. Rivers flowed across its plains. Lakes stretched for hundreds of kilometers. Grasslands supported herds of animals. And early human communities thrived in a landscape that now seems almost unimaginable. This period is known as the African Humid Period. It began around 14,000 years ago, at the end of the last ice age. As global temperatures shifted, Earth's climate system changed. The monsoon rains that today fall farther south moved northward, bringing life-giving water deep into what is now desert. Season after season, rain transformed the Sahara into a vast savanna. Ancient lake beds, now dry and cracked, were once filled with fresh water. In some regions, massive lakes rivaled the size of modern-day seas. Fish swam where today there is only sand. Crocodiles and hippos lived in waters that have long since disappeared. Rock paintings discovered in remote desert caves reveal scenes of wildlife. Giraffes, elephants, antelope, animals that no longer inhabit the Sahara. These paintings are not myths. They are evidence that the Sahara was once a land of abundance. But Earth's climate is never static. Around 5,000 to 6,000 years ago, the rains began to retreat. Subtle changes in Earth's orbit altered the intensity of sunlight reaching the northern hemisphere. The monsoon system weakened. Year after year, rainfall declined. Grasslands gave way to dry scrub. Lakes began to shrink. Rivers vanished. The transformation was gradual, but unstoppable. Within a few thousand years, one of the largest green regions in Africa became the vast desert we see today. Wind replaced water as the dominant force shaping the land. Sand dunes expanded. Dry air replaced humid winds. And life was forced to adapt or disappear. Yet traces of that green Sahara remain hidden beneath the surface. Satellite imagery reveals ancient river channels buried under sand. Geologists continue to uncover fossils of fish and aquatic species deep within the desert. The Sahara we know today is not permanent. It is a moment in time. Because over hundreds of thousands of years, the Sahara has shifted between green and dry multiple times. It is a landscape in motion, responding to the rhythms of our planet. The desert may seem eternal, but its history tells a different story. A story of change, a story of transformation, and a reminder that even the most extreme environments on Earth are shaped by forces far greater than we can see. At first glance, the Sahara appears empty. An endless expanse of sand and stone where survival seems nearly impossible. But look closer, and the desert begins to reveal its secrets. Life exists here. Not in abundance, but in resilience. The Sahara is home to a surprising variety of species, each uniquely adapted to endure one of the harshest climates on Earth. Temperatures can exceed 50 degrees Celsius during the day. Water is scarce. Vegetation is limited. Yet survival continues. One of the most iconic animals of the Sahara is the dromedary camel. Often called the ship of the desert, the camel is perfectly designed for this extreme environment. Its long legs keep its body away from the scorching ground. Its wide, padded feet prevent it from sinking into soft sand. And contrary to popular belief, its hump stores fat, not water, providing energy during long journeys without food. The camel can survive for days without drinking, conserving water through extraordinary biological efficiency. But it is not alone. The fennec fox, with its large ears and pale fur, thrives in the desert night. Its oversized ears help dissipate heat. Its light-colored coat reflects sunlight. By day, it shelters in underground burrows, escaping the relentless sun. By night, it hunts insects, rodents, and small reptiles. Many desert species have adopted a similar strategy. They are nocturnal. When the sun sets and temperatures drop, the Sahara comes alive. Scorpions, snakes, beetles, and small mammals emerge from beneath the sand. Even plants have adapted. Desert vegetation grows deep roots to reach underground water. Some plants remain dormant for years, waiting for rare rainfall. When rain finally arrives, the desert can briefly bloom in color, a reminder that beneath the harsh surface lies hidden potential. But survival in the Sahara is never guaranteed. Sandstorms can appear suddenly, reducing visibility to zero. Water sources can vanish. Extreme heat pushes life to its limits. And yet, evolution has shaped species capable of enduring what seems unbearable. Life in the Sahara is not about dominance. It is about adaptation. It is about patience. It is about balance. In a land where conditions are extreme, only the most efficient survive. And in that survival lies one of nature's most extraordinary achievements. For thousands of years, humans have called the Sahara home. In a land defined by extremes, survival has required knowledge, patience, and deep respect for the environment. Long before modern borders divided North Africa, nomadic tribes moved across the desert, following trade routes carved into the sand. Among them were the Tuareg, often referred to as the Blue People of the Sahara, known for their indigo garments and mastery of desert navigation. For generations, they crossed vast distances using only the stars, the wind, and an intimate understanding of the landscape. In the Sahara, water is life. Oases, rare pockets of fertility, became vital centers of settlement and trade. Palm trees rise where underground water reaches the surface. Small communities formed around these life-giving sources. Caravans carrying salt, gold, spices, and textiles once traveled between North Africa and sub-Saharan regions. The Sahara was not a barrier. It was a bridge. A network of exchange connecting cultures, economies, and civilizations. But life in the desert has never been easy. Sandstorms can isolate communities. Drought can last for years. Modern challenges now add new pressures. Climate change threatens fragile ecosystems. Desertification expands southward. Water sources are becoming increasingly scarce, and traditional nomadic lifestyles are slowly disappearing. Many desert communities are transitioning towards settled life, adapting once again to shifting conditions. Yet despite these changes, the bond between people and desert remains powerful. In the Sahara, survival is built on cooperation. Families share water. Communities support one another. Knowledge is passed down through generations. How to read the sky, how to find shade, how to endure. The desert demands humility. It rewards resilience. And for those who understand its rhythms, it offers something rare in our modern world: silence, vastness, and perspective. The Sahara may seem empty, but for those who live here, it is full of meaning. The Sahara has never been static. Over thousands of years, it has shifted between green and dry, fertile and barren. It is a landscape shaped by powerful forces: climate cycles, shifting winds, and the slow movement of Earth itself. But today, change is happening faster than ever before. Rising global temperatures are influencing weather patterns across the planet. In North Africa, climate change is intensifying heat waves and prolonging droughts. Some regions of the Sahara are expanding southward, pushing into the Sahel, a fragile zone already vulnerable to environmental stress. Desertification threatens farmland. Water scarcity affects millions of people. Communities that have adapted to desert life for centuries now face new uncertainty. Yet the story is not only one of loss. The Sahara continues to play a crucial role in Earth's climate system. Each year, millions of tons of Saharan dust rise into the atmosphere. Carried across the Atlantic Ocean, this dust nourishes distant ecosystems, including the Amazon rainforest. What appears barren is deeply connected to life thousands of kilometers away. Scientists continue to study the Sahara's past to better understand its future. Satellite data reveals ancient river systems buried beneath the sand. Some researchers suggest that long-term climate cycles could one day bring increased rainfall again. The Sahara may shift slowly, as it has before, but human influence now adds a new variable. Urban expansion, groundwater extraction, and global emissions alter natural balances. The future of the Sahara will depend not only on planetary cycles, but on human decisions. And yet, standing in the vast silence of the desert, it becomes clear. The Sahara does not belong to us. We belong to the planet. In its immense emptiness, the desert offers perspective. It reminds us that landscapes evolve, that civilizations rise and fall, that climate shapes history, and that even the most extreme wilderness holds stories far greater than ourselves. The Sahara is not simply a place. It is a reflection of Earth's power, fragility, and resilience. A world of extremes, a landscape of transformation, and a living reminder that our planet is always in motion.